Hello. This is Madeline from Madeline's Craft Room, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Vancouver Island, Canada. And I am now back. Some of you have not, or most of you have not seen me in a while as I have been away, but I am back and I'm very excited to finally be back. My son is all set up and I'm raring to go back in my craft room. So here we go. This is the time, 5 o'clock Tuesday, that I actually am going to come live every week. And if you don't catch me on the live, you are certainly welcome to join me on the replay, as well as I will put this onto YouTube so that those that are on Facebook can view me there. But yes, if you are joining me live, definitely comment because it's much more fun to craft together. And I'm so excited to be back to doing in person. And I have made up the poster for my open house that's coming August. Can you believe it? August is almost here. Wow. So, anyway, today I am going to make a twist on the regular book binding card fold. And this is normally what we see. So we usually see it going this way and then opening up. And this one was done a while ago with a swap I was in, and I absolutely love it. It is just gorgeous. And I just noticed I'm going to be using kind of the same colors. Do I like blue? Yep. So I hope you like it. Yes, because we are going to do just a little twist on that. So that's a little bit of what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that down and we're going to get started because the other thing that we are doing is we're using Inspiring Imperfections, and this is the gorgeous paper. So even if you don't have this fabulous stamp set, and one thing that really attracted me to this, other than, of course, the beautiful images, are the sentiments. Thanks for helping me through this difficult time. I know you can get through this and you'll be stronger for it. I'm here for you. There's some beautiful sentiments that we don't usually have. And so for me, this is a keeper for that very reason. And of course, we got the photopolymer stamps. And then, of course, we have the dies. And so here you can see something really cool right off the bat, that the designer paper has all these vases that cut out the designer paper vases. So again, you want to make an easy card. So easy to do because the dies help. But these are also very easy images to cut out. And even if you're not fond on fussy cutting, you can see that those images, especially the vases, are very easy. The flowers, a little bit of a different story. This is one that was cut out, and you can see the color there. It's gorgeous, but that is you do want to have the die for that one, but these ones are so easy. So the flip side of it, again, are more neutral kind of shapes. That almost looks like a scale. And then we have this one here, and I don't know if you can see this one. Yep, there. Every one of these have a gold foil side. So this one again has the blue, and look at that pretty color pink on the other side. And then we have this beautiful one. Can you see the design on that? I think that design is really cool. And then, of course, you got to have gold all over the page. So we've got this beauty, and I love the blues. So look at all those beautiful blues. And of course, this one has an assortment of all of them. And then this is the background. And then we have, of course, all one that's all in the blue. And it's got to focus for a minute. There, you can see hopefully the pink kind of flowers. So, hello, Leanne. There she is. Hello. Nice to have you joining me. All right. So I'm going to put these aside here for a minute because this is where we can have choices. We could use this, which is really easy, And even, that is an easy image to cut. Or we could use the die, and then bingo, the card is already getting started very easily. You could take this image and we could stamp it, of course, on our paper, and we could then color it, or we could take this paper, which I did cut out, or any of the papers, and we could cut this out. So let's just have a look. We're going to, just for fun, let's try cutting this one, and then you can help me decide. You die. I know you'd be happy with that, Leanne. But honestly, I know that this is an image that is easy enough to cut. But yes, I know. You are our stamper that likes the dies. And Stampin' Up! Met that wish. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put this on here. Now this would be the same thing. You don't have to worry about how you're placing it. But here, of course, the designer paper had it, and you can just cut around it as well. But here we go with this one. So here's our choice. We could, I'm going to just put it on top of the blue for a minute so you can see it. We could use that one, or, of course, this one, which we could cut out. That isn't the right color, so I don't think we want to use that for this one. And then, of course, we've got the image here. So let's see. What do you think we should do? Oh, I hope this is going to fit on here. Should have got my bigger block. Okay, so my black ink is over here. Okay, and we're going to ink that up. I always turn it around just to make sure that I got it all inked. And put that down. Lift. Look at that. Nice crisp image. All right, so I don't know. What do you think? Are we going to color this one? I had thought that this might be kind of nice as some colors. Let's just color it, and then we're going to decide what we like best. Nothing like making choices. Where did my gray go? I'm not sure on my colors here, but I was thinking that maybe the leaves, I'm not going to do the standard green. I'm going to do blue. I'm going to do gray because I want my flowers to be blue. Let's see, what are leaves in here? I might have to come back to doing some leaves after doing some flowers. Which is which? That's interesting. I think this is a whole, yeah, I'm going to come back because I'm not too sure. I know this one's a flower. And here you could do blending or not. And if you wanted it darker, you don't have to stick with the same color. Because this here is, I believe, the balmy blue. But you don't have to use those two colors together. You can always add another color differently. And that one is Misty Moonlight. So now we're going to go and color this one. So this, of course, would be the one that would take a little bit more time. But this is where it's so nice to have options. So now I'm just going to blend those two in with some swirl movements. And see, this is what I'm saying is, are those leaves? I think those are leaves. I think they are. Stamped image, you like the stamped image? It is pretty. This will make a very fast and easy card, but I think this looks very elegant. And this can be a very, and I'm going to show you the embossing folder that comes with this one. It is, the whole set is quite elegant. And just wait till you see the embellishments that come with it. They are a wow. And actually, I forgot to check to see if they are available, but they were gone pretty quickly because they are pretty phenomenal. So here we have our stamped image. I'm just gonna trim it because I got my mini. I do have my big machine behind me, but I'll just do it right here so I don't have to get out too far. Whoops. Oh, it's right here. Okay, where's my die? Right here. You guys have a way of having stuff right in front of you. It's like, where did that go? Oh, yeah, right under my nose. Okay. Sometimes our craft space can get a little messy because we're getting so many ideas and doing too many fun things. So here, we're gonna cut this out. Now, I didn't use a piece of tape. Let's hope that it came out clear enough. Oh yeah, no problem. So you see how, oops, see how more elegant that looks? Definitely more elegant. That doesn't mean that these don't look pretty. Like this has the stamped images on the paper are pretty amazing. But I just like the look of that vase. So we're going to put this down here for now. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do is we're going to take our cardstock. And as you can see, I have it folded and we're going to keep it to this same size, but I'm going to show you how we're going to do this different. So we're going to burnish this edge here. Okay, now you can see that this would be a normal card. And normally when we do, where did it go? Put it down. Whoops. Everything's colliding down there. This is here where we have the fold on this side. Well, we are going to flip it around and we're going to do it on this side, which means we need my trimmer. It helps if we turn it the right way. Okay. And we don't want the cutting edge, but we are going to go at 1 inch over and we are going to score it. So let's just make sure it's straight. Okay, and well, I guess it helps if your blade is right in there. Okay, so now we did it the long side here. And of course, as we do in any book fold, we're now going to fold this. And the interesting part is, of course, we're going to glue inside here. So it is true that you have a longer space. One thing that, excuse me, that I really love about the standard book fold is that you can make this image a square. And I really do miss that on a lot of cards because sometimes it just fits better when it's a square. And that's why I love this fold. But there are lots of stamps and dies like these that are long and tall, and yet they are skinny. And as you can see, this is going to work really, really well for that. So we're just going to fold that. And then the next step, where did I put that embossing folder? It's hiding already. This is the embossing folder, and I'll just show you the image because I think you can see it better. It has several different textures all in one. And of course, it's got the broken, because that's what the whole thing is all about, is how you can put things back together and they can look beautiful, whether it be vases or our lives. So here we go. Now we are going to use this. But as you know, we don't have the regular size that we do here. So that's where we need our trimmer again. And I'm just going to move this one. This is here where we had 1 inch. So now we are going to take off, not much, just a little bit less. Yes, it is a very detailed one. Absolutely. So many beautiful embossing folders. And don't throw that out. So what we're going to do here now that we made it smaller, you can see that it's going to fit on there. And this one is going to fit on here like that. Now, this is where it can be a choice. So I got a plan for this side. So we're not sure if we're going to use that. We'll see. But for now, we are, did I have one side a little bit off? I did. When I was away with Freddie, I was doing, well, he was having a screen time. I did some uh, making card fronts or card bases. So obviously that one wasn't the straightest. Okay, that's okay. We can fix it. So here we just want a little image. So you're looking at that score line and then you're looking at each one of these edges. So you're not looking over here. You're looking at this score line right here. And this is where you're going to angle it, just like that. Okay. And then of course we're going to do this, but there are several options. Again, here we go, options. You could use ribbon. Now we don't want to use Misty, but there is a white that comes with the Misty Moonlight, and that comes as a set together. But you could tie a ribbon. So that is one thing that you could do, is you could take this ribbon and you could tie it here in the front. Okay. Or if you wanted, like, let's say we use something like this and we had the gold, maybe you want a little bit more gold. Well, this is what's beautiful, is you could take a gold ribbon and same thing, then you could put that and tie it there in the front. Can you see it there? So that is another way you can do it. Or you can use this, which is just simply the piece that we cut off, and it's the perfect size. And since it's the perfect size and I don't want to waste it, I am going to just put that on this side. So make sure, actually it doesn't really matter, does it? No, I don't think it matters because they're all, oh, I probably went that way. Oops, I guess I should have turned it the other way. Okay, when you're doing it, I don't know if anybody will really notice, but technically I should have turned the paper around. But that's okay. I don't think anybody will notice. They will just love this card. So before I do anything, I want to take some Wink Stella, and we're going to just put some Wink Stella here on those beautiful images, because you got to have a little bit of sparkle. We're going to put these, well, maybe we'll change our mind, but we're going to put some embellishments, of course, on there. Okay, so let's just close this for a minute. So now we have our vase, and we're not going to end there because I want to put something in the vase. And of course, you know, you could put a flower like this one. They have a die that you could put some flowers like this. Yes, you could, Leanne, absolutely. And that's the thing again, it's options. So you could absolutely take this ribbon, and I don't know, let's try. Let's take that off. Let's cut it and see. But yes, this is why I love this fold. It is so easy, and yet it's just amazing all the different things you can do. Now, you could tie this into a bow, or you can tie it into a knot. I think, I think we're just going to tie it into a knot. If I can get my fingers coordinated here. I don't do well in the heat, and I just got home, so I'm I'm hot. I haven't turned on my air conditioning yet. But we can go like that. So here, because we haven't glue dotted it, I mean, if you wanted the knot to be exactly in the middle, you can do that. And then if you want to make sure it stays there, of course, we can take a pick and get our glue dot, and we can put that under there to make sure that's going to stay put. So we have that. Now we have our flower, our pot. Now we need our flowers. That's what I'm trying to say. And personally, I have been using this beautiful set as we have a class tomorrow. I know it was hotter than we thought, hey, Leanne? So this one, I've been having fun as I was prepping for this beautiful Mofet's class. And I have fallen in love with these dies, and especially this die, which, well, I love the partial ones as well, but I love the flowers that come with this one. And I'm going to show you somewhere. Where did I have them? I had them hiding. Ah, they're under the black. Okay. So I cut some of these, and you can see they are just beautiful. And so what I'm going to do, no, I'll just do it in my basket thing here for my ink pads, but we'll use it for our shapes. I'm just going to pop out a few. I must have left. I find that if you don't clean out the die and then you do a few of them, you do tend to leave some of the pieces inside. I was trying to hurry too much. So we're going to put that in. Just like this. Okay. And this is where we're going to decide how many colors we want, or if we want two of one. And I am going to make a little, should I make a slit? Actually, I'm thinking I'm just going to go like this, because then I can take this and we might have to trim it. Let's see how far we have to trim. I think we can go to about there because we don't want it too long. So let's snip it there. And we're going to make this beautiful bouquet of flowers. What do you think? Should we put the light in the middle and do two darker? I kind of think what do you think, Leanne? Should we do two of the navy or two of the balmy blue? Thing is, we got a lot of navy, which then it kind of brings that out. It's hard to say. Let's take a peek what we like better. Let's just pop these guys out of here. Let's see both. Yep, you're thinking like I am. Let's see what they look like. So here, this is what the navy one would look like. Okay, and then I won't take all of those off, but we will. Actually, I'm just going to use my finger to snip it. And then let's try moving this over and putting that one in. Okay, which one do we like? The light blue, the balmy blue, where there's more, or do we like the darker blue? Kind of like that before we glue it. Which one do you like? Let me know. Okay, and I'm going to get my glue ready. Oh, I guess we could have put that on, what do you call it? The adhesive sheets, and then that way it would have stuck. We going with the navy? Night of navy? The darker blue. This is actually balmy blue. That what you mean? Move it to the front. Okay, so move. We're going to use the too dark. You know, I just realized I don't have my lights on today, but I think you guys are seeing okay. Came home and quickly got things set up, but I just realized I don't have lights. Who needs lights today? Whoopsie. Okay, advantage of a glass mat. Okay, so now we're just going to put some glue. Um, like I say, you could use adhesive paper and this makes it easier. I don't mind. And you can see I'm just dabbing tiny, tiny, tiny little, the balmy blue. Yep, that's fine. So we're going to put that in the front. So what we're going to do, we got to kind of think our height. So I think, you know what? I think I'm going to take this guy off the edge because he almost sticks out too much on that side. So we're going to have the height a little more on the balmy blue. So we'll put that guy down. And then we're going to put this one like that. Okay. And then you're saying now put the balmy blue. Yeah, because that makes it pop more. Because it's the different color. So I call it skating. We're just barely touching the squeeze and just going all over. Okay. Flip that around. And now we're going to put that in our pot and go down. Don't worry about our vase yet. Oh, that's looking pretty, pretty, pretty. Now, are we going to glue that or pop it? I think we should glue it because it kind of looks better, I think, with the flowers. Very classy, yes. And there's something about when you have the night of navy with white, it is classy. Oh, you want to pop it? You want to pop it, eh? Should we see what it looks like popped? All right, let's look at it. Not too late. It's not sticking to anything yet. And we can put it in the middle. I just went around with the glue to the edges. Yeah. Yeah, we'll be definitely doing a class with this set too, because this is so pretty. Oops, I don't have that straight. Come here. There we go. Okay. Look at that. Now, I don't know. I don't think we need to even put a sentiment on there. I think I'd rather finish it off and we could use, but I don't know if gold is going to match this. I want to show you first. Look at the detail on those. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, needs bling. But I think it should be silver. I think it should be silver. So, oh, better not step on my paper or roll on my paper. Let's just grab. Which one? Decisions. Well, we could go with the classic rhinestone. Yeah, we want something classy. I mean, there is the opal. I don't know. Nope, that's white. I think I like the rhinestones. Yes, silver? Is this silver enough? It definitely has a more silver, doesn't it? Okay, so unless we have, we have these gray pearls. Oh, maybe. Should we do? Yeah, maybe those are actually better. Hmm. Keep looking and you find more. I think I like those pearls. They're a little bit bigger. Oh, there's Barb. Hello, Barb. Yes, it is pretty, isn't it? I am impressed. I just was having so much fun with those other dies, and I love these ones too, but I gotta admit, I kind of like those flowers from that other set. So, oop, it wants to stick. So how about we take this and we put, oop, it wants to stick. I've got too much putty. I got to remove some of that. But there we go. Can you see it now? So there we have the book fold just going the other way. And I lost my card again. Here again was from another swap that I did a while back. I think this one's retired, but that's the traditional book fold. And this one, we did it just the other way. And yes, it's skinnier rather than our square, but for these dies, perfect. So I hope you learned another fun way to do that fun book fold. And yes, how elegant looking is that? Between the folder and the beautiful image that's stamped and those beautiful dies from the other sets. So thank you for joining me, ladies. It's always so fun to be able to come and create with you. So thank you very much and see you next week. Bye for now.